everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Vintage Cottage. I'm here to try to work some more in the mini journal that I started last week. I've been kind of in a funk this week. I haven't really felt inspired to create anything, so I'm forcing myself to come on and work in this little. I'm just going to show you what I've done since the last video. I haven't done a whole lot. I stitched around here. I added a pocket with some vintage lace on it. I chose this one because it kind of dangles down off of the page a little bit, so it adds some interest to the bottom of the journal. I stitched around the double pages of piano paper, so now it's double thickness. I didn't do anything with this yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to tie this down to make a pocket or if I'm going to attach something to it that will flip out. So I'm leaving that as is for now. I can always sew it down later or glue it down if I'm to the point where it's already in the book. Let's see. I sewed around this page that was a pocket with a little bit of lace on the edge of the pocket. And I think that's about all that I've done so far. Yeah. I pulled out some things from my stash that I could possibly use in this journal. Most of these are already pre-made. Some are in ready to decorate. They're put together, ready to decorate. I've got a little envelope there that I made, a little tag, a little flip out with some journaling paper, a library pocket that's been decorated. This is a little see-through, has vellum on it that I could make into a pocket. This was from, I believe, the Graphics Fairy is the outline of it. A little fold down with a couple of pockets. I have one of my glassine envelopes with some journaling paper inside. Another little tiny book page envelope. A little doily embellishment. I pulled out one of my double Tundex cards. This one I'm thinking I'm going to make this into a little booklet of some sort, and if I do, I'll do that on camera. I'm thinking just put a flip up of paper here, put a little pocket there, some kind of enclosure to keep it closed, and then attach it to the page so that this is also a pocket. So that's what I'm thinking for that. There's another little fold down journaling spot. A few tags. It's one of my fabric tags. Another tag that a small square that can be decorated. This one is a circular one for maybe a tuck spot on a page. Just a little. I made a whole bunch of these. They're the dividers in the German vocabulary card set that I bought, and there was dividers in there, and I just glued two together and put an eyelet on it. So I got a whole bunch of these made. Some more tags that are potential map potential tag. This is a little see-through. It doesn't open, but if you attach it, it could be a tuck spot. This is another little booklet, which is kind of like the idea that I had for the Tundex cards. A little corner tuck, some more tags, another little pocket with a little tag in it, and a couple of my new creations with the Tim Holtz die cuts, a couple of those. So those could potentially go in there. I have a couple of bags of altered paper clips. These are mostly all flowers. And then, oops, these are with the images I had left over from making my domino necklaces ages ago. So I have a lot of these little portrait-sized images that I collaged into altered paper clips. So a couple of those might go in there. And then, of course, I pulled out a small, very small selection from my very big collection of vintage laces that could potentially go in there. Here's another. This one is so cute. So those are the things that I'm going to be pulling from. Usually what I do, I'm going to take this cover off for now, set it aside. Usually what I do, I usually don't sew the signature into the book until like the very last, almost the very last thing. And I do that in case I change my mind on, I want to change my mind on something, or I get towards the end and I decide I want to sew something. I can just easily take the page out, go to my machine and sew it, and then put it back in. Once you've put your signature into the book, attached it to the book, your only option for things like adding lace is to glue them in. And I like to sew if at all possible. So what I start off with is I just kind of go through and put things in or attach things where, for example, let's see. I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna go for it and see what happens. That's obviously a pocket for a tag, and it could have like a smaller one in there. I try to leave the surfaces that are suitable for writing blank or with very little embellishment on it, because one of my pet peeves is if I'm going to call it a journal, there has to be room to write in it. There are some people out there that make beautiful, I call them books, because they're beautiful, they're gorgeous, they're heavily decorated, every page is decorated, and they're gorgeous, but they're not a journal because there's really no place to write. But I like mine to be journals, so that I'm going to leave for now. What I might do, I got a new stencil in the mail this week that I'm gonna use in this journal too. This one's called Flourishes. It has two different stencils in there, so I might do some stenciling on that, or put a little embellishment like a die cut flower or something small, so that there's room for writing. So I'm going to leave that for now. The flower pages I leave because they're pretty. What I will probably do here is attach some lace on the edge of this. So what I'll do, say I'm going to put that one. Now let me cut it down a little bit. I'll be stitching that in, but for now I am just going to paper clip it on so I know that this page is going to have lace on it. That way, right now I'm only paper clipping things where I think they will go, just in case I decide, no, I don't want that lace to go there, I want it to go on this page instead. I can just unclip it and put it where I want it to be when I come to the final arranging. This one here, if I do something that flips, it could be, I don't have a big glassine envelope here, but it could be, for example, something like this, attached. I try to find something that's a bigger size, you know, the size of the page if possible, and attach it, and then when it flips open, you can have a tuck spot in there too. So just for now, I'm going to clip this here and see if that's where I'm going to want that to stay. No, actually, I'll just put it up here for now. So that would flip open. There'll be a pocket over there. Writing space, so I'll probably do a little bit of light stenciling on here. This needs to be covered. Well, not all the way. I like for the, you know, the image to show a little bit, but this could be, for example, this library card. I'm just sticking stuff right now, so let's put that there. By doing paper clips, I can always change my mind later. Let me see. That would be all the way attached, although I could leave this open and put a tall tag. I'll have to find something bigger. So I could put a tall tag in there. Look around here. For example, something like that. I'd put some lace at the top there. So let's do that. I'm gonna paper clip this up here so that everything, so I know I've got a pocket and a pocket in the back. Here I could do this window envelope with something that would be, I'd have to go to my, well, here, got some birds there that could show. Oh, that would be pretty. They fit perfectly. Okay, put some lace at the top there so you can pull it in and out. I may even back it so that when you pull out the card, you're not seeing this paper in the back. I'll probably back it with something pretty so that when the card comes out, it's still pretty. So I'm gonna clip that here. Those are a couple of options for that page. Oops. Got some coffee dyed paper here. It's already got a pretty lace dyed pattern on it. So I'm not going to stencil on that, but what I might do is just put a little, maybe even a little corner tuck here, or I thought I had pulled out one of the little, yeah, like something like that in the very corner and attach it. I might even stitch, since that's fabric, on two sides, so you have a little corner tuck, and then you can put something else up here, and then you can still journal back there. Alright, so I'm going to paper clip that there. When I get done, this is going to be a fat little journal. Usually when I make my tags, I don't put my hole in case I decide to just sew some fabric over the top instead of looping something through a hole. So that is also an option for that. And especially here, if I put some lace, it'll hang off the top, which is nice to have some interest, some stuff coming off the top. Alright, I'm gonna put one of these big ones on here. Alright, so I'm going to leave this one blank for now, although I could do that. But, well, actually, let's put that here. I'm going to leave that blank for now, for journaling. I may just put some stamping, or, again, one of the little floral die cut or something. Here I've got that, you know, I don't know that I'm going to put this in there because I really do want to do this with the little booklet inside of this, which could go right there. So I'll have to work on that to make it the way I want, but I'm going to put it here for now. The back side here, what can I do there? I may put a lace pocket. I want to put more lace in here. Oh, you know what? If I do that, I'm trying to think of if I want to put a lace. It's about time to put some lace. I put the booklet there. If I put lace on there, nope, I think I'll put lace on here. So what can I put here? What can I put there? What? That carte postale would be pretty here. And what I would do is either attach it on just two sides, so I have another tuck there, or maybe attach it on three sides so that something can come here. So for now, I'm gonna put that there. This needs lace, so I have this really pretty. I don't really have a lot of clearance. Where's my cover? I don't have a lot of clearance for things to stick out here, so I don't want it to go too far. Okay. Where was I? Here. So plain page, lace. I've got, I started with this one, which I guess I could move it in some. So that is really pretty. I like that. Yeah. Well, another option is this littler one. So that one would go good too. In fact, I think I'm going to go with this one. So I'm going to paper clip that on here. So we've got two pages that have lace on them. Oops. So on the back side of this one, it's writing space, so I don't want to cover it a lot. It already has kind of a pattern from the coffee staining. I might just put this little envelope down here on two sides, attach it on two sides so it can still be a tuck spot, and find a little piece of ephemera to go in that. So I'm going to do that. Matter of fact, I won't paper clip it here, but it'll be down at the bottom. So I've got something for that page. I need to ink this because it hasn't been inked yet. This is a page from a reader, a children's reader from the 1920s, I think it was. So I'm going to cover this with something. Boy, I'm starting to use up all the things I pulled out. Well, I've already got a book page envelope there. Let's do something different. Now I've got this glassine envelope that has the pull out there. Okay, that's a possibility. I think I'm going to leave this because it's kind of interesting to see all the letters, the alphabet there. So I'm just going to paper clip this for now. Again, this is a page for writing, so I'm not going to do a whole lot. I can still, if I do put lace on this one, I think I'm going to do lace on that one instead. What I'll do is maybe I have this little die cut that can be attached on this side here, and it makes it a tuck. And do I have any more tags? Oh, I need some more tags. I've got plenty of tags. I'm just going to put that there for now, but I think I want something bigger. As a matter of fact, let me pull out my box of tags. This is my already pre-made, or mostly pre-made, embellishments. I bought a pretty lady. She might be too big. A little bit too big. Here's another map one, but it's not as tall. Oops. That one might work. Got a pretty butterfly tag. Okay, kind of like that. I've got the butterfly and the bee, so they kind of go together. All right. I'm going to clip that in. So when this comes out, there's still room for journaling there. And of course there's journaling on the back. I've got a pocket, so I need a tag or two. Let me see what I've got in here. Got another butterfly tag, and I want something shorter. That one's too thick. Got this one with these two little girls. That covers up the butterfly. I need something shorter. I need a short one. Here's a little bit smaller one. I wonder if I have a taller butterfly. Let's see what we got. I've got these little square ones. That might work. Or I've got my pretty lady here. And let's leave her in there for now. I may change my mind on that, but we'll do that for now. This is tracing paper, so I'm probably not going to do anything with this. If I do, I might attach with glue just a really lightweight, oh, here's an even lighter weight little piece of lace. Like that one there. It's really, really thin, really light. This is a Valencian lace. Alright, I'm just gonna cut a piece of that off and paper clip it. Oops. So this one may get lace. It may not. I may change my mind. Here is more writing, so probably just a tuck spot and a tag of some sort. The color of this one goes better. So I'm going to paper clip that there. Blank page for writing, probably just put a die cut or a little embellishment of some sort. And I've got, I just thought of something. Where are my little, bear with me. Right here. I've got this whole thing of little advertisements. Some are from Tim Holtz, some are from My Ephemera, some are printables that came from Etsy. Like maybe a little, just a little something down in the bottom or somewhere. Maybe at the top. So just a little something, say that for there. Oops. Let's see. I want to leave these open because they are little poems and things about cats. That was the center of the signature. How am I on time? I can't, it's upside down on my screen, so I have trouble. Okay, I'm gonna stop here since I'm at the center of the signature, and pick up going through the rest of this little journal. But so far, she's getting kind of chunky already, and I'm only halfway done. So it's going to be a fat little journal. Gonna be a fat little journal. So I hope you enjoyed watching me go through my process of decorating pages. I will come back with decorating the rest, or at least attaching the rest in my next video. So that's all for today. Stay tuned tomorrow. It is Doily Day tomorrow, so stay tuned for that tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Bye for now.